3, 2, 1.
It's lit.
Hello, everybody. Monovoir and
Me.
here with another deck and another set of duels. Today, at the request of. Let me get the name.
X person.
In all seriousness, I want to give this person a shout out. Let's see. The comment was on the Laval video, so I will find it there. Please do not play the video. That would ruin our audio quality. Okay, so at the request of Igloo Rovesciato, I am doing X-Saber. They also requested that I do 6 Samurai, but we'll get to that later. I'm doing X-Sabers first because I actually know how to play them. To some degree. Anyway, let's actually get into the deck profile. First up, we got our 2 nice copies of Double X-Saber Fall Troll. Fall Troll can't be normal summoned, and you have to special summon it by controlling 2 X-Sabers. And it also summons an X-Saber from Graveyard once per turn that's level 4 or lower. Then we got the reason why people play Fire Formation Tenki in this deck, Double X-Saber Bogart Knight. Bogart Knight says that when it's normal, you special level 4 or lower X-Saber from your hand. However, you can only synchro summon X-Sabers with this thing. Then we've got 2 copies of Double X-Saber Garsem. If it's on the field and sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can add an X-Saber monster from your deck to your hand, and then it gains 200 attack for each X-Saber you control. 3 copies of Hand Manip Tuner, X-Saber Airbellum. If it inflicts damage by a direct attack, you discard a random card from your opponent's hand. 3 copies of Double X-Saber Full Helm Knight. It's another level 3 tuner that allows me to negate 1 attack whenever an attack is declared while it's on the field. 1 copy of Double X-Saber Emmer's Blade. If it's destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, I special summon an X-Saber from the deck. 2 copies of Double X-Saber Dark Soul. This one is like a Farfa for X-Sabers. If it's ever sent from your side of the field to the graveyard, at the end of your turn, you add an X-Saber. 2 copies of X-Saber Partial. This one's not very good.
I don't think that. Hold on, pause. I'm pretty sure that's not Farfa, because isn't Farfa the one that vanishes?
Oh, man. I was actually just playing BAs yesterday and I messed that up. It's X-Saber Scarm. There we go.
Scarm, that's the one, yeah.
But yeah, next on to Partial. Partial's not that good. It's a walking dark contract, and I'd like to ask you, Bane, our resident DD player, how you feel about having a level 2 tuner dark contract that can't be destroyed by battle.
I synchro summon with it. I summon Siegfried, tuning it and Genghis.
To be fair, that's entirely possible. Siegfried doesn't require a DD tuner, which is why it's already better than Alexander. 3 X-Saber Ragigura. When it's normal or special, you add an X-Saber monster from the graveyard to your hand. And of course, Ragigura's past incarnation, the one that saw a reasonable amount of play during Pepe format, X-Saber Palomuro. If another X-Saber gets destroyed, you can and it's sent to the graveyard, you can pay 500 life points to summon this. But the really good level 1 Earth tuner has to be Glow Up Bulb. Everybody knows what Glow Up Bulb does. I don't feel like explaining it. 1 Rhoda, because I have some warriors here. 2 copies of Miracle Synchro Fusion for Naturia Exertio and Goyo Emperor.
I can't say I know what Exertio does.
Oh, Exertio, it's like both Beast and Barkion. Basically, it can negate a spell or trap by removing from play a card from the graveyard and then sending the top card to the graveyard. So it fuels itself, and it has a wider negation range than Beast and Barkion. It negates both instead of just one.
That's neat.
3 copies of Gotham's Second Call. If you control an X-Saber Synchro, you can target 2 X-Sabers in the graveyard and summon them, and you change their attack to 0. You destroy them during the end phase, though. and you can't conduct your battle phase during the turn you activate this effect. You can only use one Godam's second call per turn. 1 Foolish Burial to send that glow-up bulb. 3 of a newer card, Saber Reflection. Now this one came out in Invasion of Vengeance, and it gives you the ability to, whenever you take damage while you control an X-Saber, you gain life points equal to the amount you took, inflict the same amount to your opponent, and add a Saber or Godam spell trap.
That is the newest card that you've played on this channel.
The newest card I play. I can't believe it, you're right. I am really upset that you're right about this. Wait. No, I never uploaded the video where I played Zark. No, I didn't. Wait. Yes, I did. I played Pendulum Magicians in the Flombell video.
We don't count that one, because that was not actually what you were supposed to be doing.
No, but I summoned Laval Skullcrabat Flombell.
Stop it.
3 copies of Fire Formation Tenki in order to search the Bogart Knights. It searches other things, but you... Actually, wait. Yeah, I don't play anything else that it searches. I mainly just want to search the Bogart Knights. 2 copies of Godam's Emergency Call. Would be 3, but this one's a trap, so... And then
what do it do?
If a face-up X-Saber monster is on the field, so, you know, if we ever run into an X-Saber mirror match, target 2 X-Sabers in any graveyard. Again, if we run into an X-Saber mirror match, special summon both to your side of the field.
So your opponent has 2 Godams in their grave. You activate this, special summon both of them to your field. You win.
Yes. Quick, name a good rank 9.
Cloud Castle.
That's not even an Xyz monster.
Dyson Sphere.
Yeah.
Only problem is that you said good rank 9.
Anyway, did you know that X-Sabers had summon negation?
That you can't send with Rafflesia?
Oh, right, it's a counter, no. But yeah, activate only while you control a face-up X-Saber. Negate the summon of a monster and destroy it. Now, these deck profiles feel a little too long to me, so I'm just gonna zoom through the extra deck. 1 Castell, you know what Castell does. X-Saber Wayne summons a level 4 lower warrior on summon. Beast negates spells. 3 double X-Saber Hoonlay destroys up to 3 spell trap cards on synchro summon. Barkion, it does the thing where it negates the traps by banishing the cards from the graveyard. Get back in there. Goyo Guardian, even with the errata, I can play that in it. I can play this in this deck. So when it destroys a monster, I summon it to my field in defense position. X-Saber Herbellum. If my opponent has 4 more cards, I make them put a random one on top of their deck. Sousa,
when you deal damage?
Yeah. Sousa has the ability to make itself immune to traps, or you can make it destroy a monster at the start of the damage step. Crystal Wing is Crystal Wing. Godams, 2 of them, you tribute an X-Saber to discard a random card from your opponent's hand. Exertio, it's like Beast and Barkion combined and cheaper. Goyo Emperor basically lets me take a bunch of their monsters. Anyway, let's get right into the duels. Hello, people. Bane had to go for this duel, but he said he'd probably be back by the next one, so don't worry. This won't be another video where I just straight up don't have a co-host, even though he shows up for the deck profiles. And the reason that I keep that stuff is because I'm just too lazy to record it again. Oh, jeez, it's Mill. It's Mill. No doubt about it. Summon double X-Saber Bogart Knight. Bogart Knight effect. Summon double X-Saber Garsum. And then throw down 2 cards face down. Pass turn. Let's see what kind of Mill shenanigans happen this time. Now you see, I went up against like all kinds of rogue decks yesterday, and it was nice and easy, breezy, beautiful CoverGirl. But this is not easy, breezy, beautiful, and or CoverGirl. This is none of those things. So, you know what? I'm just gonna swarm my board real fast with a Bogart Knight. Use Bogart Knight's effect to summon Ragigura. Ragigura. just so that I can pump up that Garsum to obscene attack levels for a double X-Saber Garsum. I've never actually had the Garsum last this long. I'm surprised. Storming. Rest in peace. At least I get both of those Bogart Knights back, boys! Alright, what kind of deck are they playing? Because I haven't seen the lawn mowing yet. Hopefully we won't see the lawn mowing. Hopefully we won't die either. So yeah, I'll summon Bogart. No, I will not. I will not negate with my Saber Hole as soon as the game prompts me if I am or I'm not going to negate. It's not saying waiting. Did the game just crash? Okay. See, I'll use Bogart Knight to summon Garsum. Oh no, now that I've already decided to summon, I have to do it. Give them the draw off of their max C that they play in a 60-card deck for some reason. I can't... What kind of 60-card deck is running the max C? Anyway, we've drawn Saber Reflection after Saber Reflection, and none of the actually good things. I don't understand what is going on here. I promise you X-Sabers can do more than this, but not if you don't get any of your tuners. You about to see the lawn mowing yet? You about just K. Okay, let's see here. This card is normal summoned. You add the Eidolon summoning magic. I don't want you to summon the Eidolon summoning or add the Eidolon summoning magic, so I will Saber Hole. Like I said, we can negate whatever summons we want. That was pretty easy if you ask me, and I didn't even get to show off the full potential of what X-Sabers can do to do that. Lesson be learned. Don't play 60-card fusion decks, kids. And we're back. Bane, however, is not back yet. I have waited a good 30 minutes, so I decided time to move on to the next duel. Anyway, this hand looks much better. Much, much better. Alright, so we got an Emmer's Blade, a Ragigura, Airbellum, Rhoda, and Miracle Synchro Fusion. Sounds like it's pretty solid to me, especially when my opponent opens like that, just setting a monster and passing. Alright, let's go on to drop the Rhoda and search out Full-Helm Knight. Full-Helm Knight is probably what's going to be most useful to us right now, but we will summon Airbellum, just because Airbellum's bigger. And hopefully we can attack over this monster. Watch it be that one Predator plant that you're never going to play, the level 3 one. Oh my gosh. Okay, Saber Reflection. Yes, I would love to add an X-Saber spell or trap card. How about Saber Hole? Just threaten my opponent with some summon negation. And hope and pray that they don't have the Twin Twisters. But if they do have the Twin Twisters, we'll get to draw a card off of Miracle Synchro Fusion. So yes, pros and cons, pros and cons. Let's see what kind of strange rock deck our opponent is playing. Perhaps they're playing Magnets? I have actually seen some pretty decent Magnet Warrior builds as of late. Oh, it's a Triamid Cruiser. What is that? If all monsters in your graveyard are Earth, you contribute this card. I don't want you Xyz summoning. Get. So as you can see, this is going surprisingly well. I am a little bit scared to go ahead and just destroy the field spell with Hyunlei. So instead, I think it's time for us to make Goyo Guardian and take that Sentry Soldier of Stone. Response? No. Alright, enter battle phase. Attack Sentry Soldier. Effect. Summon Sentry Soldier. And then throw the turn over to the opponent. Now this is really nice because I still have materials to make Hyunlei next turn. And if I happen to draw Poshul, then I can make Nat Beast instead. This is why Goyo Guardian is super useful in general. This is why it's such a great card. I love Goyo Guardian. Great card. Yes, I would love to add a Beast Warrior from the deck to my hand. How about you, Bogart Knight? Then we normal summon the Bogart Knight. Use Bogart Knight's effect. Okay, so since we're not going to be going for synchro plays this turn anyway, let's just summon Ragigura and use Ragigura's effect to add back an Airbellum. And of course, the fun thing about Goyo Guardian is that I get to attack my opponent with their own monster. So, let's just throw everything at them right now. Who knows? Maybe next turn they'll be able to do something with that field spell of theirs. If they blow up my board right now, I'm pretty much done because I've got all tuners. Or they could just quit on us. That's a real shame, isn't it, guys? Well, I suppose I could get a few more in, because these duels have been awfully short. Okay. Let's do another one before Bane comes back. I might do like 2 more once he does come back. I just really actually wanted to have a co-host the entire video for once, and that's not happened yet. Instead, I have to do this, and commentary is not all that fun without somebody to bounce off of, to be honest. Especially when your opponent takes this long to decide if they want to throw rock, paper, or scissors. Is it really necessary to stall me out? I swear, on DevPro, people try to stall me so that I have to talk more. You have 30 seconds, Noodle Smuggler. 30 seconds. This is not that complicated. This is not that hard. Rock, paper, or scissors. Pick one. Okay, guess we'll go second. Alright, this looks pretty reasonable. I mean, we got him second. And the Saber Hole. Yeah, we got a Rhoda, got him second, Saber Hole. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good. I could double Hyunlei next turn. Let's see how many back row this guy sets, and then that'll decide how many Hyunleis I make. Play the game. Please. I swear, every time I duel for a video, that's when I run into like the worst of the worst DevPro stallers. Play the game. Play the game. Play the game. Taking a full 30 seconds. Or you've taken a full minute, because I set the time limit to 2 minutes usually. Come on. Play the game. Play the game. Play. That's it. This is our second duel in a row where we've basically just been handed opportunities left and right. Anyway, I think it's time for a Goyo Guardian. Got that Maxi in response? No? Okay, summon Poshel. Oh, right, Bogart Knight can only be used for X-Sabers. I said that earlier today, didn't I? Yeah, let's just go Hyunlei then. I am very upset that I have just wasted a Hyunlei, but I play 3. Why is Hyunlei so expensive, by the way? Who is out there playing X-Sabers right now that makes this card so expensive? Like, who is out there actually destroying the meta with X-Sabers? It should be me, but oh god. Well, Dang Zangs are a problem. Dang Zangs are quite the problem. But seriously, Yangzings aren't fun to play against. They're not fun to watch play. Are they fun to play? Yangzing players, tell me. Is it like Burning Abyss, where people who play the deck hate the deck? Okay, Yazi. Or no, that's Jato. Where did I get Yazi from? I don't even know what any of them do. No, Yazi is the Synchro. Oh god, it's Zephrys. Golly gee, I sure do love playing the Zephyrs. The Zephmans. The Zephalon. The Zephrine. I hate my life. It would be very nice if I actually knew what any of these Yangzings did. Because, like, here's the thing. It's like Infernoids, where none of the Yangzing players that I know will even so much as, like, let me read the stuff. They'll be like, no, just go. Because if I try to read all of it, they say I'm taking too long. And I have no idea what any of these things are immune to. It's those decks that I hate by association to certain people. Okay, yeah, this is definitely Zephyra because they're even playing the Eccentric. Yep. Herald of Arclight. Would have been really nice to use that Saber Hole. But I thought, hey, this turn's probably going to end with a Crystal Wing somehow, someway. Once you target low and level 4 or lower monsters, draw the card. Saber Hole's back! Yeah! Is this like straight up Zephyrs with like Necros and whatnot? Because if it has any Necros in it, I do not want to attack that Arclight. But I guess I kind of have to, because I want to be able to Saber Hole. Bob. Bob. Main phase, do. Synchro Shokan. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Because let's see here. We've got Saber Hole to prevent the board from getting bigger. Saber Reflection to add a Saber Spell Trap. And then I've got Godam's Second Call. Which means that if this Souza somehow lives, I can bring back both of my monsters and do some more damage. Luckily for me, Yangzings always say when they're destroyed, not when they're sent to the graveyard. And also, luckily for me, they can miss timing. Do I have anything that can make them miss timing is the question. Like, this is the only thing that makes it okay to play against Yangzings. It was an intentional design weakness that Konami put in to make Yangzings not best deck. Okay, doesn't it seem a little busted that can summon any level 4 or lower monster? Not even a little bit. Not even a bit. Okay, let's see what they do with this. Are they about to spit in my face with an X-Saber Invoker? Is that what's about to happen? I'm gonna be real mad if there's an Invoker here. What are you overlaying for? Huh? I guess that's what it looks like when I go through my, when I decide what position to summon the monster in. Totem Bird. Totem Bird. Let's not let that Totem Bird get summoned. I don't like that Totem Bird. Totem Bird's not a monster I like at all. Yes, it is. I just don't like it being used against me. Never use Totem Bird against me. I will punch you. I'll reach over the table and punch you if you use a Totem Bird on me. I hate Totem Birds so much. Ah! Ah! Oh my gosh. We did it. We're gonna live. Y'all, we're gonna live. We're dead. We're dead. We're alive, but we're dead. Man, I need some kind of synchro play. Mmm. 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 Let's see what we can do if I bring back I can Gotham's this turn. I can Gotham's. Bogart, Knight, and Poshel. Yeah, if I bring Bogart, Knight, and Poshel, I can actually summon Gotham's, and that's gonna help me more than anything right now. Forgot that was there. Good job, me. Okay, I lose at Yu-Gi-Oh! Now. Bye. I'm so bored. I am so bored right now. Saphira Herald control, except at Yangzing's. Okay, what kind of level 5 synchro monster could you even be bothering to go for right now? Are they scared of my Saber Reflection? No, what is that? What is that? Dulong, first of the Yangzing. This card is special summoned, add a Yangzing from the deck to the hand. Once per turn, you can send a Wyrm-type monster from your deck to the graveyard. This card's level becomes the set monsters. If this face-up card leaves the field, you can special summon one Yangzing monster from your deck. You can only special summon Denlong once per turn. Denglong. Yeah, it's Denglong, first of the Yangzing. There we go. Yangzing Path. Okay, Yangzing Path. Target 3 Yangzings in the graveyard. Shuffle them all in and draw 2 cards. Because that's fair. Did they ever realize that Yangzings make metal foes miss their timing? Is that a thing people never caught on to? Denlong says, if you can. That's horrifying. That is actually horrifying. That is the scariest thing I have seen all day. Oh my god. Why would you ever make something like that an if? Why would you ever make a Yangzing card an if? Konami, you gave them a weakness, and then you messed it up. I don't even know what to do with life anymore. What? Oh. Life is fun. No, come on. Banish me with Omega for the assault. Alright. That happened. Great. GR8. So anyway, kids, this has been the Yang Zing deck showcase. Mono out.